Good morning, everyone. Hope you are well. Today is Wednesday, the 22nd of January, and it's 10:30 a.m. My name's Suzie, and I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. So if you're anywhere in Australia, I can help you, as long as you don't have a demonstrator already. So today we're going to be playing again with the mixed florals. Hi Sheila, how you going? Hope you're well. So we're going to be playing with the mixed florals. Now up in the corner, that way, always getting mixed up, is my QR code to shop with me. Now, just to let you know, I do have a card class coming up, and that will be on the 15th of February. It is $40 for 6 cards. So I do have the link to that on my business page, and I will link it below. Good morning, Lynn. How you going? Hope all is well with you. Now, if I disappear all of a sudden, I found a screw, a nut, and it must have come out of my chest. My chair somewhere. So when I finish, I'll have to see if I can put it back. So if I sort of go backwards or down, you'll know why. So let's go down to the craft map, and we'll see what we've got. Now, as I said, I do have a card class coming up on the 15th of February. And as I said, the link is in my business page. So you'll notice too that I have changed the name to Suzie Dee. I didn't know you could do that until one of the ladies in another group changed her name. So I thought, oh, well, I can change mine. Well, that's no good, Sheila. I hope you feel better, doll. No good at all. So, as I said, we'll go down, less of the chit chat. We'll go down and have a look at the brochures. Yeah, it would be so funny, wouldn't it? It'd be nearly as funny as when Zeus got on the shelving behind me and pulled everything off. Oh, dear me. So we have a celebration for brochure, which started on the 7th of January, and it goes till the 28th of February. So one thing I'd like to draw your attention to is our new starting offer, which is a really, really good one. So normally you get $235 with the product for $169. So what Stampin' Up have done is they've linked two options. So the first option is Stampin' Right markers, which are these ones. So you can actually draw on the stamps itself. So not to get confused with our stamping blends. These are alcohol, and if you put it on your stamp, you will ruin it. So, but you can get 2 packets of these Stampin' Right markers, and you can get, I've got it somewhere. Where did I put it? You can get a stamp set, and I have it somewhere. I don't know where it is, so just have to show you in the book. So if you can see that, it's got handmade by, and it's got some flowers around it. So you can stamp that on the back of your card. Well, I don't know what I've done with it. So it's really great. So if you sell your cards, no, I can't see it. I usually have it stuck just there in front of me. So if you sell your cards, you can print that on the back. Plus there's a couple of stamps as well. So the second option is that you can have an extra $51 to your $235. So that's a really good I think we've lost a screw today. Oh, funny, Sheila. It'd be funny if I go flying down on the floor, won't it? Hey? So these you can earn for free. This one is a $200 spend, and so is this one. But you can get papers, ribbon, stamp sets, papers. You can get another set here, and this beautiful toadstool papers, which we have made a couple of cards to. They're all free with $100 or $200 order. Now, if you spend $200, you don't have to get the $200 one. You can get two $100 one, so you can get what you like. So it's a great offer to get some extra stuff. Today I'm going to play with this one, with this flower. So it's mixed florals, but it does have it's a sweet. Oh, just show me what it's a sweet. So you've got two stamp sets with it. So the other stamp set is this one, mixed labels. So I've just put them all back in, so hopefully they'll stay. And these are the dies for it. So you've got this lovely big die here. And then you've got the stamps here, which again aren't sticking. So, and you've got the paper, the beautiful paper that we have with this. So I thought I got the dies too, and in my brain I thought I'm sure I've got them. So, but I couldn't find them. This is gorgeous paper. I actually wouldn't use the set, but the colours in the paper are absolutely gorgeous, and the gems too. So we're going to do the other flower today. So have a look in there. We also have a scrapbooking brochure come out. Now this is only online, so I printed it out. But you do not have to use it just for scrapbooking. If you see a stamp set or paper that you like, you can order it. You don't have to order the whole set, which is good. And we've got our old faithful catalogue still going. Oh dear. Yeah, I'll have to turn, because I put it together too. So, I'm not real flash at putting putting things together like that. So I did it. So if it falls apart, it's my fault. So here we go. Yesterday we used this big flower, and I can't show it yet because I posted it to somebody for their birthday. So I can't show you what it looked like. You'd have to go in the video before this, but it turned out quite nice. So I was happy with it. So it went on off as a happy mail for a girlfriend's birthday. So we're going to use this one today. So again, it fits on the big block, but it didn't fit on this one. So this is block E. It was just a fraction too small, so we had to go to block F. So we'll be doing that. And I put out some black paper for a card base, some red and black and white. So we'll fold our card base in half, and once again I have things running through my mind that I want to do. I don't know how it will turn out. So I need another piece of white for my insert. So there we go there. And I'm going to put the red on here like that. And then I'm going to stamp on my white. So I did think of using some paper. Me too, Sheila. I started one, and then I just kept putting things away and not putting it on it. So, yeah, I need to update it. So we've got the black and white that we can put down. Or we've got this one, this coloured one, that we can cut into 3 along each side and use a bit of that, and that's got the actual flowering. But I tried to line it up with these flowers, and it doesn't go. So I thought if I could line it up, I could put dimensionals on it, and it would stand out, but it doesn't. So which one do you think we should use, the black and white one or the daisy coloured one? Let me know in the comments what you think. So we could go that, or we could go that. What do you think would look the best? And remember, we're going to stamp this on it as well. Oh, Deborah, how you going? That pretty daisy one? Yeah, that was the one I liked too, Sheila. So, firstly, we will do our flower. All right, put those over here. Now, just to show you the colour range in this set is really gorgeous. So you've got Flirty Flamingo, Calypso Coral, Boho Blue, Daffodil Delight, It's always hard to see. Petal Pink, Poppy Parade, and then you've got 3 greens. You've got Mossy Meadow, Shy Shamrock, and Granny Apple Green. So you have quite a few to pick out of. I'd just like to show you that so that you know what we've got in the actual paper. Now I'm going to stamp my flower in Early Espresso. Now I haven't used this stamp before, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a piece of paper and I'm going to smush it. So if you haven't heard smushing before, what it is when they leave the factory, they could have a coating on them. So when you smush it, it removes that coating and it makes your stamp really clear. Okay, so I'm going to get a wet one because I don't want this around the edge on it. So you'll have to excuse my voice. Now, it would be pretty cold over there, won't it, Deborah? So we'll just wipe this off. And I'm going to put that in the bin because I don't want it on my fingers. So now we'll do our it's easier to take the ink to the stamp, and I've got it on there, than it is really to stamp it on. So this is a really big block for my little hands. So I'm going to put that on there, and hopefully I didn't just move it. And there we go. So we've got a lovely stamp of it. And I'm just going to clean my stamp, and I use my Stampin' scrub and put some Stampin' mist on it. So this cleans the stamp, and it also conditions it. So we're going to colour this in. So with our colours here, I've only got Lemon Lolly in there. So I'm going to have to use that. And then I'm going to use Granny Apple Green for our leaves. And then I might use a blue for our little flowers there. So this is light of navy. This might be a bit dark. We'll try it when it comes to it anyway. So first I'm going to take the light Granny Apple Green. Oh wow, -12. All the schools closed today. Yeah, that's cold. That is really cold. I remember some of the, well, vaguely remember years ago when I was a young girl and we had to walk to school in the snow. So now I'm going to use the dark first because I'm going to blend it. I'm just going to put a bit on the end of these leaves and then I can blend it in. So you'll have to excuse me if I don't talk while I'm doing this because I'm concentrating. Remember when you're kids at school? But I haven't got my tongue stuck out like kids do these days when they're concentrating on what they're doing. You've got a sunny day in Christchurch there, Sheila? Yeah, it's good. We've got 30-something degrees here again. So I keep everything locked up. You're going to take this in again. So the one thing is that used to ski to school. That would be fun. That's a lovely memory to have, Sheila. Now, I thought I had bought the dies for this, and I hadn't. So I'm probably going to have to fussy cut around it. But my fussy cutting isn't the best. So we shall see how we go. Something I should practice, I guess. Now, that's the dark. I'm going to start off with the dark lemon lolly on the thin end. And I'm just going to do then I'm going to take the light. I'm just going to bring the light down into it just to give it a bit of shading. Isn't it funny how you get things stuck in your mind? I was sure I'd seen the dies to this one, But I must have just seen it on somebody's live, because I can't find it here. And I usually put my dies and stamps together. Just going over with the dark again. While I've got the dark in my hand, we'll start on the next daisy. It is the dark, isn't it? Yeah. And then we'll go in with the light. This paper is just gorgeous. And I love the black and white in it. We don't often get black and white. I'm going to go over again with the dark, just to give it a bit of depth. And you don't have to do these yellow. You can do them whatever colour you like. I'm going to do the top of them in wild wheat. This is light wild wheat. Yeah, it's the same here. They get taken to school, driven and picked up. We used to have to walk to school in 6 foot of snow. Carrying our bags, had our Wellingtons on, and tromped through the snow. It didn't do us any harm. Now I'm going to go back in with the light. That's the dark. Maybe I'll use darker green. I might use old olive for the stem. It's really, it's sad in a way that the kids get dropped off and walk and that. Toughens you up to go through the snow and I would agree to dropping them off if it was really hot. I'm going to try the light of navy for the flowers. Oh, okay. That'd be, oh, that don't want that big end. That'd be nice, Sheila. They're pretty flowers. So I'm just sort of going around them. Just to give it some contrast. And as I said, I don't know what I'm doing yet. But as I do it, it will come to me. I'm sure of it. At least I hope so. And as long as I don't fall on the floor with that screw out, we'll be right. It's so pretty, these flowers. And as I said, you don't have to do it on the yellow. What colours do you have in your garden, Sheila? What other colours did they come in? I started doing that bottom and it's not part of the thing. So I'll put those over there, out the way. Now, here comes the fun part. I've got to get those left-handed scissors. That the ladies were telling me about. They moved the paper and not the... And the reason I'm attempting to fussy cut this out is that I didn't get the dies. I thought I had, but I didn't. I'm not going to fussy cut around all those little... I'll get as much white as I can out of it. Now I'm really concentrating here. Put the dies on my next order. I should stamp out a whole sheet. Oh, thank you, Sheila. I'm in Queensland. Not quite as hot as what Darwin is. Darwin gets really hot up there. I've yet to visit it one day. I want to go and see the gorge, and I want to go and see the rock. I have travelled overseas, so I've seen the countries I wanted to see. There's probably more, but it's so expensive. I need to win the lotto, and I think we all think of that. Now, this is going to be the fun part, isn't it? So I'm not going to go in and out of all these little flowers. Your daughter's in Brisbane, Sheila. If you come and visit one day, you'll have to let us know and we can catch up, meet each other. one day. Yeah, I was in the States in 2000. You know, I just love it the way everybody chats to each. Ooh, gonna be close on there. Everybody chats to each other. It's really great. It makes for a great community. I got a little close to that leaf. I'm definitely going to look into those left-handed scissors. I saw one pair was $100. I think I'll just get the $20 pair. That was the only two I saw online at Spotlight, but I might just Google it on, or just have a look on eBay. Okay. Which, oh, there it is. I wanted to get that white bit out of there. And I don't want to wreck it. There we go. Oh, that was a job and a half, wasn't it? Put that in the bin. Okay. Now, put that away before fingers go in it. I'm worse than a child. Honestly. I just have a sip of water. My voice is going again. Now, a hospital rang me regarding my throat and left a message. So I will be. Very true. I was sure I ordered them. Now, first chance. The black or this one? Which one do you think we should use? Put it in. Sheila went for this one in the beginning, but then she said the black and white will look good. So let's have a look which one. Which one you think will go? Or which one shall we use? Black and white or the colour? Which one? This is our card base. This is going to be embossed. Black is the base. And it's got a red topper. You still think the coloured with the white? Anybody else? I like them both and can't decide. I get like that too. That's why I ask you people to help me, all you wonderful crafters that's got more experience than what I've got. I've only been doing cards for, whoops, I need that, barely 12 months. So I'm going to cut it. So if we have a layer that is 5.5, which will go there. I don't want 5.5, do I? I want one. So I want 5.25. I'm just thinking how to cut it. So I'm 5.25. I was going to stop halfway, but we've got 2 pieces of it, so 5.25. I want it to go this way, don't I? So that was silly. Now goofed it up. 3.5. I don't want to cut that. I'm going to have to cut them off, and I don't want to. 5.25. By 3.5. Not much I can do because I can't take it off the other. So we can always use that as a strip. So there's our piece will go on here. And then we'll put our daisy that we've done somewhere like that. I might even snip that down a bit, because I did try to get it to cover the actual 2 daisies, but it didn't work. So we'll come to that when we decide what we're doing. And I said we can always use this strip somewhere. I didn't want to cut it off, but there we go. Now we want an embossing. Good morning, Lorraine. How are you going? Are you still at work? Bye. I was a naughty girl. I didn't put my embossing folder away after using it. So I'm going to use this new one. It's 3D and it's called Plaster Painting. So it's quite deep. Where I want it to go. So I'm going to bring my big boss down. I just got home. I bet it's hot up there. So I'm going to take these 3 plates off. I've got my number 1 plate, and I'm going to put my embossing folder on my number 1. And then I'm going to take my grey plate, which is number 4, and I'm going to put that on, and then I'm going to push that through. Now, whatever you do, don't roll back. If you roll back with the embossing folder, you get a chance of this cracking along there. No live today now. Okay. So, put that back. And we'll take that out. Isn't that nice? Gorgeous. Especially on the red. So, if you roll back on these, they split up like that, like a duck's beak, and you ruin it. So don't roll back with your embossing folders. Not just the 3D ones, any of them. Otherwise you ruin them. And we don't want to do that, do we? There we are, it's tucked away this time. So let's have a look what we've got. That's our insert, so we'll put that up there. We don't need that just yet. We've got our black card base. We've got our red. Always love black and red together. Red's one of my favourite. Well, so is black. Another one of my favourite. Hot and humid. Yeah, I went out to put something in the bin early this morning and it was hot. So I'm going to put this on top of here. Oh, excuse me, that went round the wrong way. So I think we need to cut a bit more off there, which is bits of sacrilege, isn't it? So I could either do that, or we can put that on there like we were originally going to, and put that flower up there. What do you think? I cut that down a bit. Do you think we should have the paper underneath it? We may have covered the top of the flower. On its own. Anybody else think it looks better on its own, or whoops? Or should we use the paper? Had to fussy cut it. Just with the flower on its own. You like it both ways, Lorraine? Yeah. Put the yellow flower over the yellow flower. That's what I tried to do this morning, and it doesn't go. So you'd have to have it upside down like that to put it over that one. Or if you wanted it over this one, you could put this one, but it goes the wrong way. Yes, it does, doesn't it? I love the red. Black and red, or red and black. And other than that, pinks and purples are my favourite colours too. So I'm just trying to work out. This keeps falling apart. So if we did this there like that, and I'd trim a bit more of the red off so we had a bigger border. Just thinking. Because so we'd actually have that, and then we'd have that. Canterbury colours it. We can have that on its own like that. So like that. So I cut it down so it showed a bit more. Like that. So I do that like that. So it just shows the rim of the black. Let's put that down before we do anything. And I'll do that first. It just goes to show I'm not a football or a rugby fan. So, come on. Oh, that did come out quick when it decided to come out. Now, with being embossed, come on, you need to put plenty of glue on it because the fibres are stretched. Look at that. I'm sure it's the heat that does it here. Get rid of that. All right, let's start to... another bit. Let's start to put this together. Well, that's not too bad for a change. I like to use my Tombow because I get to move it around a bit. I don't do straight very often, so it's not too bad for the first go. Now, I'm going to cut this down. I'll do 5 1/4. See what we've got. And I'll do 3 1/2 this way. What I want to do is give it a bit more room with the red. Which means I'm going to take more of it. So that means too that we're going to be cutting that. Come on. See, that gives a bit more red. So if we're going to do this one across there like that, smaller than what I've got, I could. Circle or a rectangle, we can do that. In the white, I just happen to keep my there's this one. Woo-hoo. Come out. No, I don't think this one has. Oh, yes, it does. I have to stick some more tape on here that keep falling out. So we can put that one. Or that one's a big one. The big one or the one down. That would show all the red. We could still use the big one. You could dry brush underneath the area with the flower. I'm not sure what you're talking about with the colour. I'm not sure what you mean by dry brushing, Lorraine. Not the terminology I've used at the flower. So we could put that one there, like that, the big one. That would be, yeah. Okie dokie, we can do that. Always up to suggestions. So we can bring our mini down to do this. I just love my little mini. So we got number 1 plate, number 2 plate, our circle. Ooh, only just. I'm going to run that through. I'll get rid of that for now. Now what we could do on there, which I had an idea of doing this morning before I started, was to put one of these textures on there, elements of text. I haven't even opened it yet. I'll put the... We could do that one. You like the mini? And this too would take a big stamp. So the way I put my backings on, you can tell me if you think this looks all right or not. I dog ear it. And then I lift it from here. And then I put it on my block. Peel off these two pieces. They go one on the floor. Peel off the backing of the stamp. And I'll tell you, even though I do this, I never get it dead straight. I always get a little bit. See? Always end up with a little bit off. So I just snip it off. So, Sheila, you think we should use this and stamp it off? Sounds good. We'll see what it looks like. Probably in Pebble Path or Early Espresso. I'll put that block away and I need it. Oh, there's another bit that's hanging off. Oh, well, I never get them straight on. I don't think there's any which way it should go. So if we're going to stamp it off, there we go. So Pebble Path. I don't want it too dark. I'm going to take the ink to the block. I've been dying to use this stamp. There we go. Keep that music. So there we've got that. And I was thinking, this one has this leaf. So we could stamp this. And I won't do it in the Early Espresso. I'll dump it. I'll do it with thank you. I'll do it with Mossy Meadow, I think. I think it just needs something a bit extra. I thought I'd miss the bin men today. I'll just do 2 just for luck. So it didn't. I was thinking it was Thursday, but it's not. It's Wednesday. Clean that. Should clean the other stomach too while I was there. I'm just going to bring the mini down. We don't have a what's it for that, do we? Darn. So I'm going to have to fussy cut that. I was thinking it had a die to it, but it doesn't. I just think it needs something else. I could have gone through my sets and found something that had a die, but this one was just off my desk. So I think it makes it easier. And it might not do what I want it to do. There you go. Find those left-handed scissors. Good job you can't see my face now. Probably pulling all sorts of faces as I'm going around. I'm glad somebody else keeps thinking it's Thursday. Picked all the rubbish up of the bins in the bathroom and everything, in the kitchen, and went outside, and I thought, oh, that's strange. Nobody's got their bins out yet. And that's because it's Wednesday, and they come on a Thursday. So let's see what this looks like. I just think it needs something else. You wish it was Thursday already. So we can do that. Oh, you're still on Tuesday, yes. You stick your tongue out, Sheila. I probably think I did here and there too, trying to Wednesday's your bin day this week. Yeah, ours is the red bin and the new green bin just for green waste is ours this time. So what do you think? I just think it needed a bit more greenery. Little bit of pokey. What time is it in Hawaii? Ohio. Oh, that's not too bad. So I don't think we need this paper anymore. That would be too much. So we'll leave that one for another day. So, and I think we only need one of the leaves. I think two would be a bit too much. So I'm going to stick this one down, but I'm going to put our leaves and our flower on dimensionals. So you got that maybe later. So we'll put our glue on here. And we'll glue that down there. Now see, this is a completely different card. Yes, it would. That's exactly right, Sheila. This is a completely different card to what I had in mind when I started off this morning. So it never goes exactly the way you want it. So we'll have our dimensionals. I'm going to have to use some little dimensionals. Oh, I'm just ripping that one apart. Use some little ones. I've been dying to use this text stamp for ages now. So I'll just put that one there for the moment. And we'll put some dimensionals on our flowers. It is, isn't it? That's exactly true, Sheila. We can change our mind. Well, I was going to use the paper, as you know. Oh, was just the top. Mr. Zeus has gone hiding in the cupboard again, in the wardrobe. It's too hot. And it's nice and cool in the wardrobe and dark. So after breakfast and after his treats, that's where he goes. Put a little one there. He probably won't come out till it's dinner time. Unless, of course, he gets a little bit peckish, then he'll come out and have some biscuits. So I haven't stuck it down yet. It's because, if it'll leave my fingers, I just want to the flour in there, and that in there. So there we go. Should have probably glued that bit down because now it's got double dimensions on it. There we go. Completely different. Now, what do we want to do next is, I used my insert, so I'm going to have to get another one. Now I'm going to bring the outside inside. Oh, I don't know, that got stuck. So that'll go in there like that. So my idea is to stamp this, double stamp again in the centre. Thank you, ladies. Piece to stamp off on. There we go. Then we want a sentiment, don't we? Plus, I want to where did I put my, honestly, stuff everywhere. Let's just go back in there. So, well, we have happy anniversary I want to do it with sympathy. I'm so glad we're friends, a great friend. Your kindness has made my day, and you're pretty wonderful. So I want there, and I want one to go across the bottom here with the one fell out. Inside, I think we'll put you're pretty wonderful. Yeah, I agree with you there, Lorraine. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do it in. I actually might do it in. I could. Your kindness. Your kindness made my day. Oops. See, look. I was just thinking to myself then, because I'm trying to sort out, and I was thinking that I might in red. Yeah, could do it in red. I could also emboss it with gold. Yeah, gold. Elegant. Why not? Thank you. So that's what I want to do. Is I want to emboss it. Yeah, why not? Thanks on the front, and then you'll want the insert. Yes, exactly. New kit, which is fabulous. So I'm going to. You think do the inside and kindness on the outside. Does anybody else have exchanging cards? Yes, we can do that. We'd love to. I have to share our addresses. But we can hear. So there's that. Now, what we're putting on the inside and it's on the outside. I've got here. You'll want pretty wonderful. It kind of made my day. There we go. So I'm going to do that in gold. Yours is doing it. It's a normal thing. So I need my ink, don't I? My Versamark ink. And see, I have a pair of tweezers. I have a little brush. Oh, okay, did it go a little bit funny again? When I finish, I'll restart my modem again. Don't know why it's doing that. So I'm going to put that on there. So Versamark is a sticky ink. So can you see it? I'm going to put it in my dish. I'm going to first I'll cover my Versamark ink up. And I've got the fan on, so I don't want it going everywhere. Otherwise, it gets too hot in here. It'd be all right if I could crawl in the wardrobe like it's really dusty there, is it? I think that's a yes, Deborah. It looks like we'd all be happy to do that. All right, it might get a little noisy. Just bear with me. I love watching this, just like magic. Oh, you can't see it, can you? There you go. There we are. I'll put that there for now and I'll tidy that up later. So we could probably just get that in there like that, and we could put that across the bottom there, is my thinking. Now comes the mini again, and I just cut that out a bit smaller. Just because it makes it easier going through the mini. Now I'm going to stick it down because I don't want it to move. And then I'm going to get my other plate and we're going to put that through. Yeah, we can message you. I sent one to Linda Dalkey and it must have gotten lost. Took 3 to 4 months till she got it. Oh, wow. We can do that. We can send you all our addresses, and then you can put your address on the card, and we can send each other cards. That'd be great. And see, I've lost. Oh no, it's like that. So I'm going to put that like that there, and what about some gold twine underneath it? Not a natural bow sort of thing, but just a bit of a scrunch up. A Christmas mail too would have made it slower. So what do you think? Put that underneath it. Oh, that's the wrong one. Where's it gone? Oh, blown away. I never have any luck with this. And I can't play around with you. So it's just going to have to be a dimensional. I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to put another dimension at each end. All right. Just put that lower down. I'm naughty because I'm not using my ribbon scissors. Okay, where's our... Now I've lost me. No, that's not it. Where did I put my insert? Not there. Come on, I can't have eaten it. Wah! Thought it was going to run away from me. All right, so now let's use Poppy Parade. Oh dear me, we are funny. And it was You Are Wonderful in the centre, wasn't it? Yeah, it was You're Wonderful, wasn't it? On the inside. I am dangerous with red. Hopefully it's going to stand out on here. Oh, thank you, Deborah. There we go. Look at that. Geez, you ladies are so helpful. Don't know where I'd be without you. I'd be still having a quandary of what to do. Now, we'll put that in our card. Now, we've got to think of some bling. Got some bits from our embossing silver. Oh, here it is. Let's put it away before it goes all over the place. This is brilliant for you. Got a little brush to brush it all down. You've got tweezers to hold your paper. I think it is a must-have in anybody's language that does cards or paper crafting. Oh, that was a little tight. Oh, I'm going out with a couple of girlfriends for dinner on Friday night. A couple that I used to work with. A few of us still all keep in contact, which is good. It gets stuck around the edge there, so just give it a little brush and a tap, and then it won't stick so much. So I always keep my embossing buddy all together. So see, that's got, just give it a wipe out, and the stray bits. And it's all ready to use the next time. So I keep my embossing buddy, tweezers and my brush and my Versamark all in there, and I keep all my powders together. That way it's always there when I want it. I don't lose anything. Alright. Now we want some bling, don't we? So as usual, we've got number 1. CC Cleaner. Got number 1. They're pink, so we don't need pinks, do we? So we've got pearls, number 2. We really don't have any red gems, do we? Unless we use our oh yes, definitely wink. Okay. So 1, 2, or 3. Which do you think? Number 1, number 2, and number 3. For our bling. Number 2, the pearls. Anyone else? Number 2. Well, there we go. Wow. And 2 or 3. The juices didn't really get looking, did they? Which is unusual. Look, come back. Going to put one there. I could use my potty ink would have been easier, wouldn't it? One there. And now we'll put our wink on. Get everything out the way. And I have to clean up the mess. Why is it we end up with so much mess? So I'll send you a request to Deborah so that we can swap cards. I reckon that would be great. I was thinking of putting a flower in the inside, but I think it'd be too much. I think our writing is just as good. So there we have it. There we have our card. Okay. Can you see the sparkle on it. I always love this. It's just gorgeous. So there we go. I'll come up to the top. Oh, there we go. Another one, another card done. Now I can't show you the one we did yesterday because I actually sent it off to a friend for a birthday card. So she'll be getting some happy mail in a couple of days. It's not her birthday till the 8th. I've probably sent it a bit early. And I posted my sister's. You're welcome. I'm glad you liked it. Enjoy doing it. So, Deborah, I will send you a message with my address and that on, and I look forward to receiving a card from you. Okay, so that's it today. Now, if you like my content, can you give it a like, a share, or ring that notification bell to see when I'm coming on live? Now, I normally do 10:30 every weekday. So unless something comes up, like yesterday I had to have blood tests done. So thank you, Sheila. It's lovely. So thank you, Deborah. So that's why I did a late afternoon one. Thank you, Lynn. That's so sweet of you all. So I'll be back tomorrow at 10:30, and I have a reprieve because it's Wednesday, not Thursday, so I don't have to look for a fancy fold for tomorrow. So I hope you all have a great day, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.